What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I wanted to do a reaction video with my buddy SSJ. We want to talk about this trailer. I'm not one of those fake YouTubers that saw the trailer before and then do y'all like these fake smiles and oh, that's amazing. No, this is new to me. I'm gonna watch it with y'all, and hopefully, this is y'all first time looking at it. And I'm gonna tell y'all my opinion and my thoughts afterwards with SSJ. Are you excited about this trailer or teaser?
We'll see. I hope it can bring something that everybody can enjoy. Because there's
Okay,
just been too many bad things.
Yeah. Marvel has put out a lot of bad product under the name of Disney.
Yeah.
So we go see. Let's play and see where this goes.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then what happens?
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to. What if it's a trap?
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
I got a lot to say about this teaser that basically showed us nothing. Let me see.
America, an official military position.
Let me go to that cat.
So this is gonna be a all hate.
Okay, wait a second. Wait a second, everybody. I want to talk about this. This looks fake. This looks fake. This Red Hawk, the painting on the skin, this looks fake so far. Maybe we're not seeing the full level of the graphics because it's a teaser, but this looks fake. I'm hoping this isn't going to be like She-Hulk, because that complete TV series with her walking around and stuff, it was terrible, awful CGI. This Red Hawk looked fake so far, just looking at its legs. What do you think about this?
I mean, yeah, because I would expect something like that because it's a teaser. It's not the full trailer or anything like that, and we still do have a whole year before this releases. So I did kind of expect some discrepancies with the graphics.
My thing is, if you're not going to have the right graphics or the right situation at this point, don't show anything, because you know how humans are. We're going to judge the first thing we see, and I'm not
Maybe it's
falling
like a
for
Sonic
this.
the Hedgehog situation, like when that Sonic the Hedgehog movie came out and he looked terrible. But then when people started complaining, they changed him to make him look like the actual Sonic the Hedgehog. So who knows? Maybe they wanted to test the waters and see, like, maybe, people will talk trash about the CGI and maybe they'll improve it later. I don't know. But I just think it's probably just because of the fact that it's a teaser.
And the real nerdy reviews say he give this a 7 out of 10. I'm giving this a 6 out of 10. The main reason why I'm taking away numbers from this, I hate that Harrison Ford is in this movie. I hate it. Harrison Ford being in this movie, it just makes it look so fake. It doesn't feel like Harrison Ford fit in this world right now. Am I tripping, SSJ?
Well, of course, because he wants that money, and he stopped being Han Solo on Star Wars, so that those checks ran up. That terrible woke Indiana film that came out 2 years ago, where it was about his daughter, that movie was trash too. So I guess he really needs some Disney money.
I mean, he's been in the game for over 30 years.
Like, he's not a bad actor. He's just too old. Like, he's 20 years older than the guy that played him that passed away.
That's crazy.
But besides,
I'm not gonna say
he's old. I mean, I think his acting looked good in the trailer when he was like, "Oh, the mustache, I had to shave that," or "Cut the election. I need Captain America, Super Soldier," because he wanted to have that be like a government-run thing. So I guess he's trying to continue just like Captain America: Civil War.
I'm not gonna say his acting is bad. It doesn't look real. It doesn't look like for me, it don't look like he fit in this world. It feel like they just hired some huge celebrity to sell tickets. And
they always do
that's
that
what
at this
they
point,
did.
though. I feel like they always do that at this point, though. So, but yes, I do agree. Like, I'm not going to say that your point isn't valid. It's a valid point. Like, he does feel out of place. So I will give you that.
To me, that hurts. That hurts because when I watch movies or TV shows, I want it to feel real. When I see this teaser, it looked like a celebrity is in this movie.
Well, I feel like I feel like I like how the trailer felt, like the feel of it felt like that espionage spy thriller, like how a Captain America movie should feel. So it doesn't feel like it's going to be a stupid joke or some one-off adventure. So I kind of like I at least like the feel of the trailer.
Unless they just not showing the jokes yet.
I hope that's not the case. Keep it serious like this trailer, but if they throw the jokes in there, then you already know. We'll come back on stream and we'll talk smack.
Yeah. So I hope
they bait and switch us though. And what do I mean by that? What do you mean bait and switch? Because they've been bait and switching us with like a female character. Instead of doing that, bait and switch us with Bruce Banner Hulk. Surprise us with, I don't know, Edward Norton Hulk, so we can have the proper Edward Norton Hulk versus the Red Hulk. And Leader was in the trailer too. So where's the Incredible Hulk?
Well, they hate Edward Norton Hulk. So
yeah,
I don't understand why.
Probably not going to happen because Edward Norton, I don't know if you looked it up. Edward Norton is actually hard to get along with because he's like a professionalist and like he wants everything to be perfect and he wants things to go his way. So he's just very hard to get along with.
To me, it's like you're going to have to take that sacrifice. There's plenty of people I don't like working with at a 9 to 5. But I take that sacrifice because if I don't do it, I'm not going to get the same results as I will. I like if this person irritate me to the point I don't want to make money, then I can't pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I wish they would think like this Edward Norton guy is a really, really good actor. Why shouldn't we use him in these new movies? He will sell tickets. because they cannot use the actor they're using now. They cannot do it, especially if we have a new Hulk movie or something like that. They can't do it.
The only way I think they could do it with Mark Ruffalo is that if they bring him back to that same Hulk from the first Avengers movie, but make him fully dark like Edward Norton's Hulk, like how it was supposed to be. But at this point in time now, with Mark Ruffalo, absolutely not, because they made him a joke.
Yeah, I don't see Mark Ruffalo serious as
And
an
he's not a
actor.
bad actor either, but his Hulk,
He's not.
nah, his Hulk
Well,
is just not it.
but with the MCU, they completely destroyed his character
Yeah,
to the point of no return. And
yeah.
I just can't watch him anymore. And it's gonna suck if he's in this movie a lot.
Well, if they put him in this movie and get rid of Smart Hulk and make him the Rage Savage Hulk again, Savage Hulk versus Red Hulk, would you be a little bit interested in it?
Maybe
I'm
it
not
just
saying excited. I'm just saying interested. Like, okay, let me see.
it's definitely gonna depend on the acting job. Like, what left in the tank does he has? Because so far it's been a disaster for years. Years we're talking about.
But I also blame that on the feminist agenda because he was disrespected in She-Hulk by She-Hulk herself, saying that she's better than him. He was disrespected in Infinity War because he got beat by Thanos and then wouldn't come out again. Like, they basically treat him like a beta male.
And the one thing, the reason why I don't like that Red Hulk is in this, let's just be honest, people. Do you think Falcon really going to defeat Red Hulk? No.
No.
So he's going to be a background character in his own damn movie.
But
It's
that's what
going
I
to
was
be.
saying earlier. I'm okay with that because we know that Red Hulk's in the movie. So how is a regular dude with no super soldier going to beat Red Hulk? So the only way for that to make sense is to call up Bruce Banner, get rid of the Smart Hulk because he needs Savage Hulk back because he's not going to be able to do anything being all soft, being Professor Hulk. So he needs to get that savagery back. And then once he does, like, it's game for Red Hulk.
But for me, I'm not okay with that because he's a black superhero, and I don't ever want to see a black superhero in a background in his own movie. I don't want
Well,
that.
unfortunately, he's one of those black superheroes that's not really all that important because he doesn't have powers. Now, if they change up his character and give him the super soldier serum, would you be okay with that?
Yes. I was just about to get to that. Maybe because the movies never do what the comic books do. Maybe he might take the serum in this movie.
And it doesn't have to be the same level as Steve Rogers, just enough to where sorry.
You said what?
Sorry, that was a train outside of my warehouse. But I'm just saying, like, his super soldier serum doesn't have to even be the same exact as Steve Rogers. It could just be enough to where he could beat up anybody else that has a little bit of power too.
Yeah.
And take the blows too. Because let's be honest, if another super soldier tried to fight Sam, what do you think is going to happen? We saw it in Falcon and Winter Soldier. He couldn't even beat the two super soldiers that he fought against when he first put on the new suit.
Yeah.
He had to fly away. He threw his shield at the window and flew out and said, "Nope, I can't do it.
I can't do it. I gotta go. I'm just a sidekick."
Okay, so then we both agree on this then. If they somehow give him some kind of power, it doesn't have to be nothing crazy, but enough to actually make the movie make sense, then this movie could be somewhat watchable. What do you think?
It could be. It really, really could be. I'm glad that the main villain, what I heard, is not going to be a girl. And to me, that's going to be good because I'm tired of these female bosses.
I just hope they don't just straight up kill off Red Hulk in this or ruin him because he's an iconic Hulk villain and he's actually one of my favorite Hulk characters besides Abomination.
Yeah. That's true.
I wonder if Abomination will be in this movie. Probably not. Because last we saw Abomination, he went to Doctor Strange's world.
Did you hear about the character G.W. Bridge? He's going to be the villain of this. G.W. Bridge. That's who Carlos is playing.
Is that Carlos Esposito?
Yes.
Oh, Giancarlo Esposito. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
he'll
listen,
be.
Giancarlo, he's an amazing actor. He's good on The Boys. He was good on Breaking Bad. He was good on that one other show on Netflix. So his screen presence alone should be enough to keep you glued to the screen. It won't be a boring villain or another female villain that's just wanting the same thing.
Thank God. Hopefully he gets a lot of screen time because of how good he is as an actor.
Yeah, I hope so too. We saw a clip in the trailer where he was about to shoot Sam Wilson. I think he blocked it with the shield. So I guess he'll have some fights with him.
Yeah. Because I seen them use great villain actors in the past, like the the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, and the villains still suck because they made them campy and cheesy. So hopefully they don't do that with Disney Marvel. Because I don't want to see a cheesy, campy villain with a great actor.
See, that's why I kind of appreciate a lot of the, like, DC has a lot of, like, those weird, like, godly villains, like Darkseid and Steppenwolf, that like to talk, like, in poems, and they basically, like, they're very complicated and complex as far as their goals go. So I appreciate those villains way more than I do Marvel villains nowadays, because they make them so campy, like you just said.
Yeah. So now I'm at the point where even if they hire good actors, I'm still scared because.
Oh, Paul.
What?
What if at the end of the movie, Red Hulk transforms, but he's like, "Oh, what's going on? I'm not used to this." And then Sam Wilson takes out a mirror and he goes, "This is what you look like."
I'm going to scream at the theater. I'm just gonna scream. I'm gonna like, this isn't real. This
I don't think that will happen, but I'm just making a joke because of our X-Men.
Oh yeah. I cannot believe a lot of y'all liked it, that show. That it's so many flaws I pointed out in my videos. Like, come on. And yeah, if y'all watching this video, I did not like X-Men 97. I felt like a lot of the episodes, it was forever to get to the point. I didn't like that they focus on Jubilee way too much. I didn't like that a lot of the men in the X-Men team were soft and sensitive to me. I just didn't like a lot of the stuff. I didn't like how the villains were. I didn't like that Baxton whole mission of evil because he had mother problems. I didn't like the show. So if y'all want to look at my rants on that, go to my main channel, Nerd Culture is Toxic, and look at all my X-Men 97 rants. But with this teaser, I don't believe in it. I just don't.
I think it looks promising. I'm going to be objective here and say it looks promising.
How many times have we saw promising teasers and trailers, and when we went to these theaters, the movie was a piece of shit?
Well, listen, because you know me for about 2 years now, I think, give or take.
About 3.
And about 3. So the last time I went to the movie theater and saw a movie that I really liked, that was like before Endgame time. So usually when I do see these movie trailers, I do look at them with a little bit of disbelief or have a little bit of trust issues with the trailer, because usually they'll put things in the trailer but then not show it in the movie. Like, for example, they took out Hulk when he was in the Wakanda in Avengers Infinity War. I thought Hulk was going to get beat up and then come back later. He was just a wimp the whole movie. So that ruined Infinity War for me.
Like, I saw Jake Gyllenhaal like get basically destroyed in the Spider-Man movie. And Jake Gyllenhaal to me is like top 5 actors of this generation.
He's who
So
played Mysterio, right?
yeah, that played Mysterio. So after seeing that, they could do anything bad to these villains, and people would
Well,
just
that's just
clap it
because of
off.
Sony. Well,
You
I
said
blame
what?
that on Sony because Sony doesn't know how to make that good movies like that.
Well, I heard the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. It's basically basically created by Disney, the Tom Holland movies.
No, it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the production studio, it says Sony Studio / Marvel Studio, and then it says Amy Pascal. That's the lady who's in charge of Sony, and then it'll say / Kevin Conroy. So like they're working hand in hand. But it feels to me, it feels like it
feels
just
like
feels
a
like it's
Disney
mostly
project.
Sony. Like the high school stuff feel like Disney when he's in high school, but everything else feels like Sony to me.
To me, it feels like a Disney project. Cheesy, corny, campy, annoying entertainment.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me. It feels awful. They picked a terrible guy to play Spider-Man. Tom Holland was a miss. He was definitely a miss. And I just want these superhero movies to be good. I really do. I don't want to do these rants. I want to go to the theater. I want to get my pretzel bites, my slushy, and I want to enjoy that. Those are the two things I usually get: pretzel bites and slushies, and maybe an extra cup of cheese.
Yeah, like the Great Annie's pretzels.
Yeah,
yeah, I'd be getting those too.
Yeah, I'm a pretzel guy. So we're going to see this movie. Does this movie come out next year?
Yeah, it comes out next year, February 14th.
Are you ready for the Deadpool and Wolverine movie?
I'm going to buy the tickets next week because I had a lot of stuff I had to pay this week. But next week, I'm going to buy them. Me and my brother and then my 2 friends are going to go.
When does it come out?
It comes out the 27th.
The 27th. Let me look at the schedule for that. That could be the weekend where I call.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not the 27th, 26th. It comes out the 26th.
You said the 26th. I'm about to look at my calendar.
Friday the 26th. You might even be able to catch it like Thursday night even because you know how they show the movie like the night before, like at 10 or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sweet. That's the weekend where I took Sunday off.
Yeah, so I might even, who knows, I might even buy tickets to see it that Thursday night. We'll see. It just depends on what my work schedule is looking like for this summer.
I'm going to see it Thursday because, I do the reviews and stuff. So I got to try to put out the video as soon as it comes out. So I'm going to try to watch it Thursday afternoon, hopefully a 4 o'clock showing, 3 o'clock showing, something like that. And put out my video. I'll put it out for both channels. And I do different videos on it. I do my thoughts on maybe the first half and then my thoughts on the second half and put it on 2 different YouTube channels so y'all have 2 different videos or something like that.
Nice. Yeah, I might do the same because I've been mainly, when I'm not busy, I've been slowly doing my gaming stuff again, but I'll probably upload on the main channel a review and like discussion for Wolverine and Deadpool when that drops.
Hell yeah. Yes, sir. But any last thoughts about this teaser?
I mean, we'll just have to see. It is just a teaser. We both agree that we're not the biggest fans of Anthony Mackie or Falcon Captain America. But despite all of that, looking at the trailer, I do like the feel of the trailer, the spy thriller feel. Hopefully they don't bait and switch us and give us jokes. Red Hulk does look questionable, but I do hopefully believe that they'll improve on it later on because this was just a teaser. We only saw like his leg. So we'll
I
see.
want y'all to write in the comments is SSJ tripping.
Hey, I'm the only one that got common sense out of your peers, so I gotta be the one with logic here.
Is he smoking that stuff? Because
Nope, but you might be drinking that brown liquor though. That corn liquor.
I don't see nothing good about this. I mean,
So
in
you're
the
telling
teaser,
me you didn't like absolutely nothing about this trailer. The whole thing was shit to you. Come on, man.
in the teaser, it looked like it was
What
some
about
tough
Isaiah
moments.
Bradley?
You said what?
What about, because I think Isaiah Bradley will have some cool moments in this movie too, when he pushed that guy and then shot at President Thunderbolt
Isaiah
Ross.
Bradley's in this movie?
Yeah, you didn't see him push the guy he stood up and they were like, oh, stand up if you disagree. And he stood up and pushed the guy out of the way, pushed him to the wall, and then jumped out of the window.
Now, if Isaiah Bradley used his powers and he fights in this movie, my opinion could completely change.
Well, I don't think he's going to fight Red Hawk. He's too old for that. But I think he'll definitely fight some people or do some cool things. Him and Sam... You probably don't remember the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. I don't remember that much about it, but I do remember he was very close to Isaiah Bradley because he found out his true Captain America story. And like he would always go to his house and ask him about his memorabilia and what happened when he was experimented on, things like that.
Or if we see Isaiah Bradley's son with the super soldier powers and he comes out of nowhere and helps.
That could be cool because his son was in the Falcon Winter Soldier show. He's like 18 or something, so maybe his son comes back and wants to fight too.
Yeah, so if those things happen, this could be good. This could be interesting.
So I'm just looking at the possibilities. I'm not saying that this trailer straight up looks amazing. I'm just saying it looks like it could be interesting. That's it.
Like with the could be's, what could happen is interesting.
But you know what I'll say? I'll also say this. Usually whatever I think ends up being better than what the movie actually ends up being. How about that?
I would say the things I usually think could happen and never happens. So I don't believe that they're going to go an interesting route. Like I always think they could go this direction, that direction, but they never do. They go the formula. These movies have formula. They don't want to spend too much money. They're going to go a certain route, and they're never going to go different. All these films are formula-based films of what they think people is going to want to see, but they don't know the people. They don't.
You remember back in the day, it used to be about the director. Like each film was iconic, usually because of the directing style. Like we shit on Michael Bay now, but he was known for explosives, or this person was known for like slow motion. This person was known for like these like nice shots. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or what's his name? The guy who did Ash versus the Evil Dead. What was his name? He also did the Spider-Man movie. Sam Raimi. He's known for like his horror shots because he liked doing horror. So like, what happened to when directors used to be known for doing these movies? Whenever you see a Marvel movie, most of them are all the same. They're not different.
This could be a I could be talking shit, but Sam Raimi, after the first Spider-Man movie, they probably should have got different directors to do other Spider-Man films.
And I could see that, but did you? Yeah, I could definitely see that. But did you agree with my point that I was making earlier about how these movies aren't really like, they don't stand out because they're the same pretty much? Oh, this movie has to have a joke. There's a female in it.
That's why I said it's a formula.
Yeah, it's a formula.
It's a formula that they have to obey by for some weird reason, and it's not good because they have to use this formula to tell this story. They have to.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not true. If you have a good actor, you have a good director, a good story going, like the actors mesh well, like they just don't know how to make these movies anymore.
Well, I don't want to get how could I say this? I don't want to take the blame away from the directors, but pretend I'm directing a film and the studio is forcing 20 to 30 rules. How can I possibly make a good movie? You know what I'm saying?
Most directors either quit or they just kind of work around that. They might have to add like a gay character or this here or there, but that's just because they want to get that out there. They didn't really agree with it, but they just had to put it out there because it was some studio formulaic thing.
These studios have to let these directors do their thing. So when I say the movie sucked, I can mostly blame the crackhead director and do my thing. But now you don't know who's to blame.
But you could actually blame the directors too.
Yeah, you can, because if I can't do my story, I'm walking out the movie.
Yeah, like look at Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Because he had a lot more control than people think that he did. He was given the choice to recast T'Challa, but opted not to for some reason.
He's a coon.
So most directors, they have a choice. Either you play along or you just walk the other way, or you work your way around it. But we'll see.
Yeah. I want this to be good. I truly, truly do, from the bottom of my heart. But
this is coming from somebody who doesn't care. Like, I don't care about Falcon or Falcon becoming Captain America. I just care about Red Hulk. Really, I didn't know he was gonna be in it, but then when I saw it, I was like, we'll see.
This movie is kind of interesting now that you said Bradley is going to be in it, Isaiah Bradley. So now I'm interested in this film a little.
Yeah, he's the same dude from Falcon and Winter Soldier as well. He like pushed somebody, and then he jumped out of the window too, because I guess they were going to try to chase after him. So yeah, I think he's going to have a cool story. He'll have some cool scenes in this movie. If I'm wrong about everything else, I do believe Isaiah Bradley will have cool scenes.
I hope so, because I ain't feeling this.
I feel that.
Is there any last things you want to say?
Nope, that's it.
Because I'm probably going to head out, get something to eat, maybe go to the gym. Still, I got to edit some of this video and stuff. Well, not edited the video, but I got to put more information for this video and edited the thumbnail. So I think this is a good video, and I appreciate people that's joining in. What's up, Douglas? And thank you, the real nerdy reviewers, for watching. He said
the people that joined the chat, go ahead and like the video as well too. That'll help us out.
Yeah, press that like button. And it's the weekend. It's Friday. I know y'all niggas got paid, so if y'all want to bless the Cash App, shit, white people is niggas too. Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. If y'all niggas want to bless the Cash App on a beautiful Friday, it's Friday. We ain't got shit to do.
Imagine what your job calls you. Hey man, you're fired. Wait, what? I'm off today, man.
That would be
get
hell.
Fired on your day off.
My job is the type of job they wait to the end of your shift. They'll let you work that whole 8 hours, and then they'll call you into the office and like, hey, you fired. They do that with almost everybody.
I would hate that.
Me too. Me too. Shit. It says, my birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I wish I knew. Because you watched my channel a while, I would have sent something. I would have sent a comic book. I am going to give away prizes soon. I got a lot of stuff I don't want anymore, but it's still valuable. So I'm going to be giving away prizes soon.
Okay.
Shit, what's up? What's up? Yeah, so I'm about to grab some food, pick up my crazy daughter. You said you're turning 22. Oh my God, I wish I was 22.
Me too.
I
Yeah, I wish I was
definitely
22 again.
I definitely wish I was 22. I miss those days.
I had a lot more energy back then.
I had long hair, skinny. Shit. I miss those days. I was just starting Comic Cons. Man,
Yeah.
I've been doing Comic Cons for a long time.
Yeah, Comic Cons are fun.
Boy,
I don't know about recent years.
I'm the only thing I hate about there's two things I hate about Comic Cons now. The celebrities have raised up their autographs crazily. It's crazy. Even voice actors is $100 or more now, and I never saw that. I never saw going through these Comic Cons for years that the voice actors was because they were usually $40, $50, $60 at the most. I hate that. And then I hate that it's a lot of dudes dressing like females.
Like females, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. This is a family event. If you want to do some drag queen stuff, do it like at a club or something. I just don't.
You almost made me bust out laughing.
I just don't think a drag queen thing should be at a family event. That's a club, that's a bar, that's
Or a
some
pride
weird
event
situation.
or something like that. That doesn't need to be. Yeah, I agree. Or even just do that at a pride event. That doesn't need to be at a. Yeah, I agree.
Exactly. It's so many dudes dressing like females at the thing, and it's bad. It's weird too.
Yeah, it is weird.
So those are the only two things I don't like about Comic-Con.
Okay. Oh, and what about the smells? Because I know people don't be washing it; be stinking.
Oh
People don't be putting
yeah.
on deodorant.
I used to smell weird smells, but I try not to be crowded like that, if that makes sense anymore. I like doing the celebrity lines. I try to be one of the first ones in the line so I don't have to be around so many people. I do my autographs first. So after that, I could just walk around and stuff. I since I've been doing it for so many years, I kind of got like a plan for this shit.
You got the cheat code.
Yeah, I got the cheat code since I've been doing it for plus 10 years. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, you think my editing skills got better? I've been working, man.
Yeah, definitely. I like how you've been editing your thumbnails as well too.
Hell yeah.
They remind me of like a comic book channel or how you add like the little bubble and try to make them say like they're talking or whatever like a comic book. I'm like, okay, I see him. He was using that Canva.
One of my thumbnails got 24,000 looks on Instagram.
That's
the thumbnail where I was talking about Amy Jo Johnson.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, why couldn't that be a video with 20,000, with over 24,000 people looking?
Yeah, I know, right?
That just proves that these social medias, they have a system. So a thumbnail could get 24,000 views, but my actual video for the thumbnail only got 100 views. It's a system. They don't want you to get paid off the video. That's why that's why, like, you know, like a 20-second video could get thousands of views because you don't really get paid off that unless you get, I think it's 6 or 10 million views for a short. That's
Yeah.
when you get paid. So it's all a system, man. All of this is just a fucked up system.
And it feels like they always want to raise the bar too. Like even if you do hit that threshold for the amount that you should get a payout, they raise the bar even higher. Like, oh no, you need this many views now.
Yeah. And then it's like, now you got the views. Now let's see the watch time. Is people just clicking off your video the first 20 or 30 seconds, or are they watching most of it? Because you're going to get paid off that watch time out of anything. So
Yeah.
if people only see, if they see your video and they're like, oh, this sucks, you're not going to get paid off that. They have to watch all the way through it almost.
Yeah. Just be unique. Keep it like if you're talking about a specific topic, stay focused on the topic just so like they don't, like if they click on the video and we're supposed to be talking about like Deadpool, but then we go off talking about like, I don't know, suicide or something like that, they're gonna be like, what the hell is this? So we just have to make sure we're focused on the algorithm too.
Hey Douglas, what comic book did you get for your birthday, man? And when you gonna join the Discord, or have you already? Because I felt like I saw a Douglas name. I don't know. I don't know if you joined 2 or 3 weeks ago. It did never came back. But yeah, you should join. And the real nerdy review. You've been watching my videos for years, man. When are you going to join the Discord? You've been watching for years. It's a lot of YouTubers on there, so it can help you get views too by posting videos and stuff. It says it's hard getting views. That's why I drop 1 to 2 videos per day. Yeah, you gotta drop those videos. The more videos you drop, the more people can notice your channel.
Facts.
You said I did join. Okay. Because I felt like I saw your name before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shit. What should I eat? I haven't ate nothing today, and it's like 1:44 in the afternoon.
Well, I get off in about an hour, and the only place that's close to me is like there's a Popeyes around the corner from me, and there's a Chick-fil-A. I'm thinking about doing Chick-fil-A. That's
You
what I
said
might just
Chick-fil-A.
get. Yeah,
I love Chick-fil-A. I
me
love it.
too.
I just hate that. I feel like if I'm
You
tripping
gotta
or
be
not,
fun with it though.
I
Like,
feel
go
like
ahead.
the
I'll tell you
sandwiches are
next.
too. You said
You
what?
said they're too sweet. You said the
No, I
sandwiches
feel
are
like
too
the
sweet.
sandwiches are too small. No, too small.
Yeah. Yeah, they made the sandwiches
I
smaller, so I don't get the sandwich anymore. I stole this idea from KFC, so I guess this is off topic, but we're talking about food. So I usually get like the 12-piece nugget count, and then I'll get a medium mac and cheese bowl. What you do is you take some of those nuggets and drop them in the mac and cheese, drizzle some ranch on top of that. Bro, that's all you need. You got yourself a mac and cheese bowl.
that sounds good.
And if you don't
that
want
sounds
the
like some
nuggets,
prison
just get.
style food too.
Well, I stole that idea from KFC because you know how KFC has like the mashed potato bowl or the macaroni and cheese bowl,
Yeah.
but KFC's chicken doesn't taste good like Chick-fil-A's. So I was like, you know what? I'll do the same thing. They have some good macaroni and cheese at Chick-fil-A, and they have some good nuggets. But if you don't like the nuggets, just switch out the nuggets for chicken strips.
Sweet. He says I did get the first Hawk comic book, the 6 of the original run in a hardback. At first, I thought you said you had the first original 6 issues. I was going to ask for that address. I'm like, where's that address, son?
That boy,
I'm gonna
need Addy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that money, boy. That's what I thought he said at first. I'm like, damn.
Have you brought any other comics lately or not really?
I have. Let me see if I got some. haven't read them yet.
Yeah, there's a couple of books that I brought that I didn't have time to read either.
I have not read them. I be so busy with my life ever since my daughter was born. It's been hard for me to read these comics because I gotta watch her.
She takes
She
away a
she the
lot of
type.
your energy.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, because
That's not a bad thing. That's just kids. You gotta watch them, and you're taking care of them. They just take some of your energy.
let me show you. Let me go solo real quick.
All right.
This
Ooh.
this is Rat City. This is the first ever Spawn. You know them comic book series like Spider-Man 2099 and
Yeah.
characters like that. This is the first future version of Spawn. They finally got a series out. It's like issue 2 and 3 is out.
So
No,
I
my
guess
bad.
this is
Issue
like a
4 is out.
version. So I guess he's similar to Batman Beyond, huh?
Yeah. This is the future version.
Like he's a future.
This is
I
the
might have
first.
to pick that up.
This is the first time they ever did that too with Spawn, so it could be worth money in the future. This is
I see what you did there.
This is Ultimate Spider-Man number 6. I got this.
Nice. Is that Red Skull on the cover?
Let me see. No, that's Spider-Man on the cover versus Kingpin.
Oh, that's Kingpin. Oh, okay. I thought Kingpin was Red Skull. Okay.
No.
Cool.
Nope. And then I got Mace Windu. I gotta read this eventually. Mace Windu number 4. So those are the comics I recently bought. I think I got some more too. Transformers number 9.
Okay.
And this is the first ever series that they're doing that's an ongoing with Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and Miles Morales. They never had like an ongoing series. They always had mini series together.
That actually, I like the cover of that comic though.
Yep. So those are the comics, and I showed y'all some of this in the Discord. I got Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur pops for my daughter. I'm not gonna give it to her yet until she gets mature.
Oh yeah, because she might break it.
Yep, and I've been looking for this for years. A Static Shock.
Superhero Static Shock. Superhero Static Shock.
I'm going to get the voice actor to sign this. I think Phil Lamar.
Now you got to get a John Stewart Green Lantern and have Phil Lamar sign both John Stewart Green Lantern and Static Shock. That'd be dope.
Facts, bro.
They have a John Stewart Green Lantern Funko Pop. He's a Walgreens exclusive, so you could probably find him randomly at Walgreens.
Yeah, the next time I see Phil Lamar, I'm gonna have him sign some pops. Now,
I would like to interview Phil Lamar. Actually,
me too.
If I go to a con, I would like to interview him and ask him who his favorite Black characters that he's voiced were, and just interesting things like that.
Yeah, me too. Now, since y'all got me into this pop game, because looking at some of y'all pops on the Discord, I almost want to start buying pops again. Now I'm going to start buying pops to get them signed. Like, I mean, I'm not going to just. You said what?
Pops really did get me, like, because their whole motto was like everybody likes something. So of course they had Dragon Ball Z pops. There's cool DC pops. There's Marvel pops, Predator pops. You name it, Transformer, Power Rangers. So I just thought they were cool to have, especially the Dragon Ball Z ones, of course, as you know.
I think I got most of the Power Ranger pops. I think I'm missing the pink Power Ranger I think I got all of them because I used to collect pops like crazy when they were $5.
Yeah, that was like 10, 15 years ago. And now they're like
Yes.
$15 a pop, 20,
Yes. When they
$25
first
a
came
pop.
out, I was just buying them. I didn't care. And then they raised it to $7, then $9, and now they're like $15 or $20. Some of them $20. This pop was $28, but
I believe it.
I got it on sale. It was 25% off. I was waiting for a sale too. That's the only reason why I bought the pop. So I think I ended up paying like 17 something for that instead of the $28, $29. I'm like, it's probably the cheapest it's ever gonna go.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
plus with pops, I like how you can make like your own little displays. Cause like whenever me and my brothers, we move out or whatever, we want to have like our own like gaming room area / man cave. So the pops are definitely going to be a part of that with all of our nerd stuff being like on shelves and stuff like that.
Hell yeah. I can't wait till I put my statue up of Darkwing Duck.
That looks cool.
Darkwing Duck was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. So I can't wait.
A buddy of mine actually has that same statue as you. Because he was a fan of that too. He's a little bit older than me, but he was cool.
Yeah, if you was in your 30s, that was your cartoon. Unless you had a weird childhood. Unless you had a crazy childhood, that was your cartoon.
Big facts.
I think I found some other comics I bought too. Let me see.
We got the show and tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be honest. I mean, I'm going to be honest.
He said, I'm not going to be.
I'm not going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I remember Jay Little and them, they said that I don't even read my comics. I read about maybe 15 to 20 comics a year.
Well, like you said, like if you get older, because like I'm getting older too. Like I'm busy with this summer job, and then I got a full-time job too, and then I'm tired when I get home, go to the gym, and then go to sleep. Like nobody has, and then take into the fact that you have your daughter too. Like nobody realistically has time to read the 10 to 15 to 20 comics that you brought that same day. It might take you 6 months to read 10 of those that you brought. It doesn't matter because you got obligations. People are busy. I definitely get that.
Exactly. Like I might buy about 200 comics a year, and I probably buy 300 or 400. I'll probably read about 15 comics just because I be super busy. I truly believe comic books is dead. I only buy these comics if I think they're going to be worth money so I can resell them. But the comic book industry is terrible. It's too woke, too feminized, too political.
I just want to have cool stories. Like if I have kids in the future, and because they end up liking whatever stuff that we previously liked, but they end up changing it for the new generation. So if my kids end up saying they like Spider-Man or Superman or whatever, I want to be able to pass some of those comics down from what I read back in the day so they could appreciate that as well. Or if they want to sell them because they're worth a lot of money so they could get their bread up too, or if I get my bread up too, that too.
I'm going to I read this, so I can't wait to my daughter have it. Sometimes I buy comic books for my daughter. So I read this to her, and it was a good story. This, I might actually read this today. This just came out. This is a Thanos comic. Could be a mini series. So I might.
Ooh, okay. That looks interesting.
This Darth Maul series just came out today. I mean, not today, but it came out this month.
That
This
looks
is
interesting.
issue 3. Another Transformers issue. This came out this Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
And this came out this Wednesday. This is a one shot. This is the 40th year anniversary of the Ninja Turtles. It's supposed to have like 4 or 5 different stories of the cartoons. So it's supposed to have the original cartoon story, like mini stories, and then the 2003 series, 2012 series, stuff like that.
I might need that address, boy.
And then this is a new character. So if I was y'all, I'd buy this because y'all never know when first appearance characters come out.
That's
It could be worth money in the future. And his name is the Affinity Watch. So I think it's a cheesy name and the character looks it, but you never know. They could use this character in a movie and it'd be
That's
worth
true.
money. So those are the recent comics. I should do like a show like every Friday or something and show y'all the comics I bought and stuff. And I don't know. I always think of new stuff to do for the show.
Yeah, whatever ideas you have, and you can do different segments on your channels too. Like if you want to just talk about comic reviews, or if you want to talk about the trailers, or if you want to talk about this or that.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Let me see some of these. It says, I'm going after the college grill and girl. Is he saying grills or?
I'm going after the college grills in college and keep my body in shape because I need to stay fit. And I will send pictures of the comic books in the Discord.
Okay, sweet. At first, I thought he was trying to say, I'm going after the college girls. Grills. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was girl at first, but
yeah,
I guess it's girl.
I'm like, okay, shit. I'll be talking to them college girls too, boy. If I was in college. He says, I read the old stuff. Before my daughter, I used to read the old comic books too. Like I said, I barely have time to read 2 Jobs, Mom, YouTube channel. It takes time to edit these videos, to download
Sometimes
them.
I'll even watch like a breakdown video of the comic that I brought, and then I'll read it later to kind of get the full idea of it.
I do that too.
We're busy.
Yeah, I do that too. So I guess we could last 2 more minutes to make this an hour-long, juicy, wet drip stream.
Pause.
Pause.
He said no Diddy.
No juices. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into this pop game. I'm gonna always look at the celebrities that's gonna be at the Comic-Con list, but I'm not gonna just buy certain pop. I'm gonna buy pops where.
Oh yeah, and I do want to get celebrity pops too, because celebrity pops I've noticed are starting to become like super high in price. Like Rick James, because you already know Rick James is one of my favorite musicians. His pop is worth over $100, so I have to have that Rick James pop.
That's crazy. A cheap ass plastic 3-inch figure is worth hundreds of dollars.
He's got on his same outfit he wore on the Street Songs cover. He's got his red boots, black leather jacket, red guitar. Give it to me, baby.
He says, like, all I do is read, go to the gym. That's good, man. That's good.
All I do is read, no matter.
And you forgot to add the last thing. Yeah, all you do is read, go to the gym, and watch Paul's videos. Yeah, you gotta add me to that list, boy.
They gotta add you to the daily mix.
Exactly. I'm tripping. I thought I was out of the solo part. It says, did you hear about the comic Strong? No.
I think he means comic story.
Oh,
yeah, he unfortunately passed away.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
I've seen some of his videos. I wasn't like I didn't watch them like that, but I did see a lot of them. So that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah. It's crazy. People dying, man. Left or right. People are out of here. Quick. Life is
Hmm.
short. Life is definitely very, very short. So try to do your goals now. Don't wait. Don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna get a house next year," or "I'm gonna save this money next year," or something, because it could be too late. Try to do what you want to do now.
Yeah.
Period.
Amen.
Life is short. It, that damn dog. Can you hear that dog bark?
Yeah, I heard a little bark. Yeah.
Yeah, that dog. I'm about to end this because the dog acting crazy. Is there any last thoughts you want to say?
Um, I'll just say that we'll see on this trailer. It's just a teaser. We'll definitely, if you want to, in the future when they release the part two or the actual trailer, we'll definitely see what that's looking like. I enjoyed being on the stream, and I feel our conversation level was pretty good here as far as breaking down the what we liked and disliked about it. So yeah, no
Man,
complaints.
you definitely need to come here next year in March. You need to buy that ticket now to Comic Con, because I know we could do. If you come here next year in March doing Comic Con, I'm going to try for us to record at least 30 to 50 videos and slowly put them out throughout the years.
Damn, in person, 30 to 50.
Hey, you go if you there the whole weekend. Shit, I ain't getting no sleep.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's a lot of time for, yeah, I can
Yeah,
see it.
yeah, you there the whole week. Shit, it's gonna be crazy. And he said, "And don't go." He says, "Don't go anywhere else. Like I don't really go anywhere else. Like I don't have anywhere else to be. Like I don't have call set up yet. I don't have anything set up for me and this." Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sometimes living a simple life is good, man. If you just go to the gym, read comics, watch videos, hey, at least you stand out of trouble. Yeah,
Amen.
yeah, you don't want to get felonies and do bad things and stuff like that. Just stay out the way. It says, in this moment, because my foot is just cured and I need to get that fixed so I can really go anywhere else. Okay, okay. Yeah, doing the minimum sometimes is the best thing to do.
Yep,
Stay out the way. Stay out of drama, people. Yeah,
definitely.
y'all see me going through drama. Stay out of it. It's not worth it, man.
Definitely.
It says because of your 20s and 30s, are you 5 years of life is just hard and mean people can die less and right. The weirdest situation and we don't even know it. Yeah, yeah. My mom said my uncle just died a couple of days ago and he was 62. This life is short, man.
Man, dang,
These
that
years are
sucks.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We got to try to make out the best of it as we can and try to live our days with prosperity and make sure that we worked as hard as we could and did everything that we could in that day to maintain our positivity, stay out of trouble, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah. He
Pay
says
your
I do
bills too.
he says I do an hour and a half on the treadmill every other day. That's good, man. You motivated me, man. Like I be so depressed a lot. Sometimes I go to the gym and then sometimes I don't know when I need to go. And then I go somewhere and eat a burger or something. But
Well, the best thing about going to the gym, that's where you use that to your advantage. Because if you're feeling down, definitely working out and having that soreness, like after you worked out the next day or when you're laying in bed, I feel like it feels satisfying to me because I know that I worked out some muscles, I got some sort of gains. I'm sore for a reason, so I'm down to do it again.
yeah, like when I get depressed, I be like so low. I just be in my bed and I just don't feel like doing anything. And I need to get out of that.
You
I
be
just,
listening to that Lenny Williams song. I cry, I cry.
boy, I be emotional, boy.
Do, do, do.
Cause I don't want to be that person that I led to drugs or whatever because of my depression. I don't want to be one of those people. So I don't do anything. I sit there in a room and just think
I
about
try
my
to
thoughts.
find motivation. Like you got to try to find that motivation, but because if you're just sitting there, you're gonna be sad, continue to be sad.
Yeah.
Like that's why working out or even just playing a game, because I know you don't play PlayStation that much, but even if it's whatever game that you like, just play it for like 10, 15 minutes or whatever. That usually gets your mind off of something, and then you can move on, maybe get some ideas for something else.
I'm seriously thinking about getting the PS5, but I just hate spending that price. The reason why I want to get the PS5 because the new college football game is coming back and it's been gone for like 10 years and stuff like that. So do I want to pay this much money for one game?
Yeah, like I mean, like I said, I'm not disagreeing. It's valid. Like the price definitely is expensive. And I can honestly say the prices for the video games and the controllers are more expensive now.
Yeah. They're like
Like I'm being
$70 for a
super,
controller.
yeah, because I'm being super delicate and not wanting to break this controller because it's $70 for another one. So
Shit.
I'm trying to I'm not trying to break nothing. Luckily, I feel like they're durable enough though, because I have accidentally dropped it a couple of times. It's still all right, no scratches or nothing on it. So
when I break controllers, I did it because of rage because the video game pissed me off. So there's times I slam the controller to the ground or to the wall or something. I done that.
see, I used to do that. That was like the last time I did that. That was when I was in almost graduated from high school, and then my mom was like, "Oh, I'm not buying no other controller, blah blah blah. You better go get you a job." So I eventually did get a job. I was like, "Well, damn, I can't be breaking these controllers no more because I got to spend the money on them, and these controllers are expensive."
Yeah, these controllers are high, man.
You remember back when the Wii came out?
Yeah,
how people would sometimes accidentally, it would slip out of their hands, the Wii controller, and it would break their TV. Like we
yep.
would always make sure we brought the straps that you would strap on your wrist and make sure we had like the rubber silicone case that you put on the controller. We were like, nah, we're not playing with that controller. We're not trying to break the controller now.
Boy, I remember the first time my daughter broke my TV, she threw a PS4 controller at the TV.
She must have like superhuman strength.
She was like, uh-oh. I'm like, at first I didn't know why she was saying uh-oh, but she kept saying uh-oh. And I was looking at everything and everything looked normal. Even the TV looked normal. And
Well, you
then
know what's funny? Some people actually you could put up that same the same screen where it looks like the screen got broken or smashed, like on YouTube, and then you could just prank somebody and be like, "Oh, the TV's broke." So I was thinking initially maybe she tried to do that to you and prank you, but no, she actually broke it.
yeah. Like me, I didn't know the TV was broken. Because she kept saying, uh-oh, I'm making chili in the kitchen. And then I made her a little bowl. And then I put the covers under me on my couch. I turned on the TV and I like, oh, fuck, it's cracked.
Yeah.
And that's why she was saying, uh-oh. I'm like, God damn.
So she knew.
Yeah, kids, boy. The second time she broke the TV, what really pissed me off, and I gave her a whooping, she was like, what happened to the TV? You broke it! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, kids always forget, like they don't be remembering what they did. Usually they'll like be like, "Oh, you not remember this? Wait, what? I didn't do that." Yes, you did. I saw you. I just saw
Yeah.
it.
Kids are crazy, man. And what's crazy, I was about to make a Nintendo video today or tomorrow about how, I think I already told you this, how the next Nintendo system will be my final straw. Because for me, the last two systems have been a failure to me. I did not like the Wii U, and I did not like the Nintendo Switch. And
I like the Switch, but I don't like the Wii U though.
And if the third system come out and it's bad, I'm out. I'm out. So I was gonna make a video on that, and because three
They
bad
seem like they
systems.
released some good games that are going to be coming out later on this year for the Switch. There's a new Mario and Luigi Brotherhood. It kind of reminds me of the old school on the Game Boy Advance Super Mario and Luigi Land. I don't know if you remember that game.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I still got it.
That's how that is, but it's like a 3D version of that though. And you go through the different world. You could jump on Yoshi, ride Yoshi. You could switch between Mario and Luigi and get the different power ups. So that game
can you
looks
text
promising.
me that name on Discord?
Yeah, I'll text you right after
And when does it come out?
I think it comes out in November. It's either November or December of this year. It comes out.
I still have my Nintendo Switch, so I could probably buy that game and maybe give the Switch one more chance.
Yeah, and they're going to be remastering the Donkey Kong Country game. So I think it was the Donkey Kong Country that was on the Wii U. They're bringing it to the Switch, and they're putting in all of the levels from the Wii U and the 3DS game and the previous, I think, Donkey Kong Country on the Wii. So I think that's going to look good too.
I think Nintendo need to come out with another system. The Switch been out for a long time, like 7 years.
Yeah, we need a new system.
Yeah, we need a new system. We already got a new PS5 and a new Xbox. So what's going on, Nintendo?
They need to make a new system that's like equal to the PS5, like quality, like it plays the games in 4K and things like that.
That's the problem I got with the Nintendo. You're not competing really with Xbox and PlayStation with the technology level. They
were trying to go for a more simplistic route because more kids do play those Nintendo games like Mario Kart, Mario Party, all those type of games, Animal Crossing, Pokemon. Yeah, adults play them too, but it's more so the kids play them as well, or like adults play them with their children or whatever. So it's more drawn towards that. But I still do agree that they should make the hardware better.
Yeah, I looked up the date of the release date. It came out 2017. Do you know how long ago that was?
That was when I had that crazy ex-girlfriend.
I had long hair back then. My hair was long, so they should definitely come out with another system.
Yeah, big fat.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's 7 years. That's almost going on 8 years. They need to come out with a new system for real. But I'm gonna give some of those games you just mentioned a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna give those games a chance. I remember when Nintendo.
Yeah, I do appreciate you doing the stream because right now I only got a few. Yeah, because I'm almost out of this job in a little bit, so I appreciate that. I made
it killed time. he said the time went faster. Yeah, at first I was gonna just do a quick 4-minute reaction video on my phone, but I'm like, let's do a stream about this. I haven't done a stream on here in a while. By the way, I hate streams.
You can title it. Yeah, I know. But I guess you could title it Captain America for a teaser plus comic book pickups and other.
Oh yeah. I definitely gotta add thumbnails and hashtags and all that shit to this video so it can get up on the views.
Yeah.
Let me read what this dude says. It says the Blade movie to go to hell because he haven't heard shit about that for years, and I don't know if I want to see it. Even if it does come out, it's going to be way too late. Yep. Todd McFarlane, he's gonna ruin his own creation, kind of like George Lucas did Star Wars. He got too much input on it. I don't think that this movie is gonna be good.
Yeah,
And
I don't think so either.
yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. I said Todd McFarlane. I'm thinking about Spawn. He said Blade. Yeah, this Blade movie is going to be really bad. It's going to be woke and it's going to be about his daughter. I don't think no matter what writer or director is going to be in this project, I still think they're going to keep his daughter in the movie, and that's just going to be stupid. We don't need Blade's daughter. We don't
I
need it.
think they should just scrap it all together and give us kind of like how a couple of years ago, I talked about it on a previous stream. This was like a low key. We didn't know this was going to be that decent. Well, at least to me. They did the Werewolf by Night for Halloween. They should do like a part two similar to that, but where it focuses on Blade, and then have
Yeah,
some of the other horror characters. Because I
that'd
like
be
horror
good.
characters like Dracula and the werewolf and stuff like that. So if you like that kind of stuff, then you would like that stuff too.
Oh yeah, yeah. Shit. And by the way, I should start doing more streams. I just hate doing them because I get nervous and I stutter a lot. But I'm
You
gonna work
sounded good this
through
stream.
it.
I think my only thing is actually no, like you sounded good this stream. When I felt like we had the good chemistry, keeping our points across and staying on task and having our little jokes here and there.
Hell yeah. Entertainment is truly dying, my friend.
Like it has to feel real too, not like corporate, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I don't really watch Sports Center no more. I watch a lot of people that talk about sports on YouTube because they feel more genuine and more real. And Sports Center, it just feels like a script now. It's terrible.
Yeah, because
YouTube
I'm
is
at
taking over.
yeah, because you literally jumped on and we did the trailer, reacted. We didn't watch it beforehand. I jumped on. I'm literally at work because it's slow right now. I jumped on too, so it has to feel genuine.
Hell yeah. I hate these YouTubers with these corporate ass scripts. And people just love that. And those videos get hundreds of thousands of views. Like, I rather watch a YouTuber that speaks from the heart, that's spitting real shit and just calling it how it is. Like, a lot of these YouTubers are scripted, man. I don't see how people like it. I don't see it.
Yeah,
For
I
real.
definitely agree.
Yeah, I can't watch shit that's scripted, man. You got to be real. You got to be legit.
Big
Yeah,
fat.
Sue Storm is going to be the lead in the Fantastic Four movie. That's why it's going to suck. Yep. And they're going to have a female Silver Surfer. It's all bad. I don't care about a female Silver Surfer.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I feel like I'm not speaking for myself. I'm speaking for like the younger generation. I feel
Mm,
like the younger generation doesn't really care for Fantastic Four as opposed to like we did back then, like Doctor Doom and people like that. You
yeah.
don't hear the new generation saying things like, I want to see this Fantastic Four with Doctor Doom and I want to see Galactus and I want to see them go in outer space and do these adventures. Whenever you hear Marvel teams, they only mention Avengers or X-Men. They never mention Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I don't have a problem of them doing a Fantastic Four movie, trying to bring familiar faces and try to make the brand popular again. Because Fantastic Four is a dead brand, so I don't mind them doing that. But them adding the wokeness into the movie, it's going to make the brand even more dead. no one, no
Yeah.
one cares about a Susie Storm being the lead of the group. She's never been the leader of the group. It's just stupid. Female Silver Surfer, a Latino, Mr. Stretch, like,
Yeah, like come on.
come on, fuck me.
That's
Shit.
probably what Sue Storm is saying to him, right?
Exactly. Yeah, she knows she ain't touching that dude.
Well, she goes invisible and runs away to somebody else.
Okay. she running that night. she says, "Oh God, a female silver much, and it's not funny anymore. I'm lost. Hope for Fantastic Four. For you to enjoy entertainment now, you gotta watch the old shit. I watch the old stuff all the time. I'm on season 2 of the HBO Spine. That's really, really good. If I was y'all, I would watch that. But you gotta watch the old stuff. There's plenty of old comics that's good, even though that stuff is expensive. There's YouTubers that talk about old comics and stuff like that. So that's the stuff I'm into. I watch old shit. This new stuff,
Yeah,
nope.
I watch the classic stuff. Like if I
Yeah.
want my DC fix, I'll go to the DC animated universe and I'll watch Batman animated series or Superman, Justice League, Static Shock, and so
Yeah.
on and so forth.
The only new stuff that I keep up to date in entertainment is sports. I'm a sports head. I have over 100 jerseys. I love watching the NFL and NBA. It's killing me that they keep promoting the WNBA like people really watch that. But
Yeah.
I love sports. So that's the only stuff I keep up to date. All this new shit is bullshit. Even sports is kind of getting tainted, but I still watch it.
Yeah.
Shit, go Steelers. I can't wait to see what Russell Wilson do.
Yeah, well, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Shit, man, this video lasted way longer than I thought it was going to, because I thought it was going to. It usually do that, though. I'm thinking a video is going to be 20, 30 minutes, and then it becomes 90 minutes almost.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He says, I read comic books like I don't watch TV anymore. He says, I
Yeah,
play
there's nothing
video
good on
games.
TV. As a matter of
Nothing's good.
fact, sometimes I'll just watch like old TV shows, like because my parents, we would always just sit down and watch My Wife and Kids with Damon Wayans. You remember that
Mm-hmm.
show?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I would just sometimes, if I want to wind down after just whatever day, I'll just throw on My Wife and Kids or Martin or something like that, or Fresh Prince.
With Martin, I always gotta fast forward the episode when Shanae is in it. When Shanae's in it, I fast forward some of it. I can't stand that character. Stupid. I hate when Martin plays like different female characters. It's just I don't see
The one
how.
I like was Jerome, and I like the cop Otis. You remember that cop?
Yeah, yeah.
Those are my two favorite characters that he would play different than Martin. I didn't
I
care for
just hate.
Shanae either.
I just hate when he play these female characters. Like, to me, that's not funny. A man wearing on a dress is not funny to me. It's just not.
You
I
know
don't
who
get it.
Shanae is based on, right?
No, I don't.
So I found out recently that Shanae from Martin is actually based on Martin Lawrence's real sister. But if that's the case, why didn't he just get his real sister to play Shanae?
Exactly. Shit. And if his sister act like that, his sister's lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, if a black woman act like that, that's terrible. That's just ugh. He says, I honestly like the kind of the point where I just don't care what about what's on television anymore. I mean, sports has been not as good as they once were. That's true. And the movies has been just awful. Yep. Yeah, so I don't know what to tell y'all. Just watch me. I entertain y'all. I'm the new Hollywood. The 90s Spider-Man TV show, that was good. It was real good. Yeah, they're going to mess that up too, because they're talking about doing a Spider-Man 98 animated series. They're going to mess that up.
Honestly,
Yeah.
who would they get to take over the role of Kingpin? Because Roscoe Lee Brown, who played the original Kingpin, passed away in 2007, I believe.
Yeah, he was amazing.
He was amazing. Like, Because if you know the history of Roscoe Lee Brown, he was one of those very sophisticated black guys. Like he went to like acting school. He went to school for like to do theater and stuff like that. So he never wanted to do like ghetto roles or hood roles. So he was all like, when you heard him voice Kingpin, he had that sophistication, but he also sounded like he could mess you up at the same time.
Hell yeah, Kingpin. Kingpin is my second favorite villain of all time. It's something special about Kingpin. My first is Magneto. Second is Kingpin.
Okay, yeah, both of those villains are really good. They're really good villains.
Hell yeah. I should do a top 5 villain list.
You want to for another video? Because I'll actually get you could put up your top 5 and I'll put up my top 5.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna clown you if your top 5 list sucks.
My list never suck, all right? My list never suck.
If you got a top 5 list and it sucks, I'm gonna have to kill you.
You will try. But you remember Obi-Wan saying that? If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. You will try, but I'll do what I must.
That has to be one of the greatest lightsaber battles in Star Wars history.
Yeah.
Even though I don't care about Revenge of the Sith that much, the lightsaber action was crazy.
Yeah, just even crazy. If you don't care about the plot or nothing like that, just ignore the plot. Just look at the lightsaber battles. Count Dooku versus Anakin and Obi-Wan. Anakin versus Obi-Wan. Darth Sidious versus Yoda. Yeah, like, man. What happened? How come we don't have any good fight scenes like that no more?
Because it's Disney. They're trying to lighten the tone, and it sucks. And they believe females is the face of Star Wars, man. The females, I'm not trying to sound sexist, but they cannot do action fighting scenes as great as men. Men are more athletic. You're
going to see Widow movie.
You said what?
Yeah, just look at the Black Widow movie. Because remember how when they were trying to be feminist about the Black Widow movie, but come to find out the person who directed all the action scenes was the guy because they couldn't trust a woman to do it.
Exactly. The most fighting, the best fighting is men. We are the most athletic. We are the strength. Females are Mother Nature. I don't understand why they can't separate those two. Shit, this stuff
there used to be deadly female fighters though. Like
yeah, it could, but
in DC, what's her name? She sometimes fights against Batman. Cassandra Cain.
It in real life, there's females that can fight, but that's a rare situation. Men are the most dominant species in this world.
I agree, but at the same time, it's also fiction at the same time, though. When you look at certain stories, it's like, all right, that's cool and all, but we know for a fact that this probably wouldn't happen. And you taking out a 250-pound guy and you're only 95 pounds.
That's why I don't like it, because it don't feel realistic. Even in science fiction, it still have to make sense. It still
what if she's super powered, like somebody? I don't like her, but let's say somebody like Captain Marvel, who is super powered up, and she fights somebody like, I don't know, she fights somebody like Spider-Man. Would it really be feminist agenda because she can fly through space?
I think it's the whole feminist agenda, period, that she even had those powers. I hate that most of the female characters in X-Men are more powerful than the man. Even that structure alone is feminist agenda. I feel like females should always be secondary to a man product.
Gotcha.
That's how I see it. Yeah, what's crazy, there's more powerful female characters than they are black male superheroes. Most black male superheroes don't have power. So they will rather give a female powers to emasculate a man that's 200, 300 pounds, 6'5" or 6",
See, that's
then
why I love Luke Cage so much.
yeah.
I know you didn't care for the beginning part, but just think about it this way: a black guy that's that huge, and he doesn't have nobody that's able to put him down. And they've had like crazy villains that try to like shoot him and stuff like that, and use like a piercing bullet to shoot through his skin. But it's
Um, I think I lost him. Okay, let me see.
a black guy that was just that strong.
My problems with him is where's the cool suit? Like, what makes a great superhero? It's
Luke Cage
powers.
usually wears street clothes, though. I guess his most iconic suit is the yellow shirt with like the Luke Cage belt and some
That's
jeans.
trash to me. That's a regular outfit. When you're a superhero, you need a cool ass suit. That's what makes Batman cool. You need a suit that's going to cover your face, cover everything. You need a secret identity. Those are the coolest superheroes to me.
But if you're somebody like Luke Cage, like he's literally like his body is basically Captain America. Like his body is literally as tough as Captain America's shield.
He's stronger than Captain America.
Yeah, he is. Like a regular human that doesn't have superhuman strength. If they try to punch Luke Cage, they're just gonna break their hands. Like there's a scene in the show where the guy tried to punch Luke Cage in the face and his hand broke.
I like Luke Cage powers. I'm just saying, where's the cool suit? He needs a suit. He needs a suit. If you're a superhero, get a cool suit. That's what makes a comic book special, especially when you look at the art and stuff.
So what suit would you give Luke Cage?
I don't know. Someone will have to just create one. I would Darner let him have like an all black suit and have some yellow stuff come on the chest or whatever. But he needs a cool ass suit. I don't want him wearing on a regular outfit. He looking like a regular human being with super strength. He needs a cool suit.
I mean, in the comics, he does have different things that make him look different. It's just those Netflix shows, for some reason, they made all the characters and the heroes in those shows just wear their street clothes. The only character that had a costume was Daredevil.
It's like with superheroes, with black superheroes, it's like they do the very minimum on them. Like
I think you should rewatch season 1, just season 1 at the very least.
Season 1,
because I feel like the way they symbolize Luke Cage, I think they did a really good job with that. And like they had like different rappers because the show was actually filmed in New York. You know how these Marvel shows are not filmed in New York, but Luke Cage was filmed in New York. It was filmed in actual Harlem and Queens. So you had like different actual real life rappers like Sway get on there and be like, "Oh shit, did you see the guy whose skin is bulletproof, Luke Cage? He saved my life, man. Like he doesn't even need a costume because he got that hood on and he can't be killed or whatever." I found the symbolism in that because you know how black folks always are attacked for wearing hoods, but Luke Cage, you can't kill him.
With Mac Will, what do you mean if a woman like Jean Grey can destroy a planet? I can believe she can easily beat Cyclops and Wolverine. What I'm saying is the woman should have never be in that power structure to begin with. Like with X-Men, women should not be stronger than the man characters. Like it's called X-Men for crying out loud. That's my saying. Why put these dude characters in that position?
Would you say that go ahead. Sorry.
Superboy wore a t-shirt and jeans and he's white. Yeah, but I don't see much of Superboy. And I don't really care for Superboy.
I get the point that Wills is making, but I feel like, because I like that Luke Cage show, I feel like certain characters, they can go without the costume based on the story. I'm not saying that he should always do it or Superboy should always do it, but based on how they told that story, I think they did it well.
Yeah, but I don't care for Superboy, so.
Gotcha.
And plus, even the glasses and the jacket and stuff, that kind of do look like a costume.
Clark Kent, when he's like, people always try to make jokes and say like, "Oh, well, that costume doesn't make any sense because he looks the same." Well, no, because like when he's Superman, he has his back like straight out or whatever. He's standing completely straight up. But then when you have Clark Kent, like he'll usually hunch his back over and like walk like a nerd.
Yeah. I think I think Clark Kent is crazy. I'm not looking like a dweeb just so I can fit in society. With all my powers, I'm not doing that. I'm
So
gonna
you would show off your muscles and look good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the Bruce Wayne route. If I'm that powerful, I'm not gonna be broke, and I'm not gonna be a reporter. I'm not doing that stuff. I'm gonna figure out a way with my powers to be super rich, but to do it in a good way where I'm not harming no one. Like I would do shows and stuff. Like I remember some of Spider-Man Origins, he did wrestling to make money and stuff like that. I would do something like that. I'm not going to not use my powers to make me millions of dollars. I just think Clark Kent that could be a good topic too, a video on its own. Would you go the Clark Kent way?
Right. Oh, he said, what about Blade's outfit?
What you got a point with the Blade outfit. And
his outfit is cool to me though.
His outfit is cool. It would be cool if he had a helmet.
He does wear a helmet when he rides the motorcycle.
I'm not talking about like a motorcycle helmet. Kind of like a Star-Lord helmet from Guardians of the Galaxy. It would be cool if Blade had like a cool helmet like that. You got me on Blade,
but I guess I don't think he would need it though, because he's a vampire and he puts his sunglasses on, and even if he wanted to blend in, he could just wear something else, or he could just take the glasses off.
Yeah.
This is a good question for you though. Which Blade do you think is better, bald Blade or Blade with a fade?
Blade with a fade. Him being super bald, that's stupid.
I agree.
He need a cool ass haircut.
Fat.
Yeah. He said X-Men were born where their powers, so it's indiscriminate. I don't know what he mean by that.
So he's saying the X-Men were born with power, so it doesn't matter like who's stronger or not, because it's just a mutant gene. But your point that you're trying to make is that you just don't like the writing aspect of it.
Yeah, I don't like the writing aspect of it. Make it kind of like real life. The men are stronger than a woman, so they could write it in science fiction. Since the men are stronger than a woman, the men have the strongest like what is that called? Like mutant abilities. That's how I would have done it. I would never let female characters be stronger than a man. I just won't.
I mean, much as I love Wolverine, like besides Nightcrawler, Wolverine is my second favorite X-Men. Like he doesn't stand a chance against like mutant characters like Magneto or even Rogue or people like that, because they just have like a different power set. It's like a whole different power set.
Wolverine could defeat Rogue, but he has to get her while she's not looking. With that with those claws, and he can re-heal himself. If he like walk past her or stab her in the back or something or whatever, he could get her because of his healing factor.
I could see them just knock each other out, honestly. Like if he tries to stab her, but then she'll just quickly take off her glove and just touch Wolverine's face, he passes out, but then she's probably gonna be dead later because she bleed out from the Wolverine stab.
If Wolverine get the first move, it's over. Okay. So it depends who strikes first.
All right.
If Wolverine get the first move on Jean, it's over. That dude's an animal.
Gotcha.
It says my favorite superhero is Superman. Mine used to be Superman in the 90s, but it's so many cool characters that came out within the last 20 or 30 years, or just characters that got more screen time and stuff. So Superman is my top 10, 15, but he's not my favorite anymore. But it's a good choice to use Superman.
Honestly, I think I might like Homelander a lot, even though he's not a superhero. He's far from it, but that actor, I don't know. I think that actor just makes Homelander really good on the
I
bill.
hate the Homelander in the comic because he's gay.
Yeah, I don't like. I'm not talking about that. Yeah, he's on that sweet and low. But the TV show one, like that guy, I need him to play Albert Wesker in a Resident Evil movie. If you know Resident Evil, that guy looks like Albert Wesker.
Yeah.
Like he's a good actor. Like I haven't said that about a lot of actors in recent years, but damn.
Yeah. We should do like it's so many ideas we could do. We could do top 5 superheroes, top 5 villains, stuff like that. We need
Well,
to
let me know
start.
what you're thinking, and I could try to start brainstorming like I did last time. I put them all in my notes and I sent them to you, and then if they look good, then we'll talk about them.
Hell yeah, because it's a lot of good superheroes over the years. It's superheroes that still haven't really got real screen time, and
Like
Marvel
Static
and
Shock.
DC is playing. Yes, that for them not to do anything with Static Shock, it has to be some type of racism involved. It makes absolutely no sense.
Well,
I
also,
can,
wasn't it a rights thing too? Because didn't a different company under
yeah,
DC own Static? Like they work with them, kind of like with Shazam, because DC doesn't fully own Shazam either. It was a different company. Isn't it something like that? Dwayne
yeah,
McDuffie
yes, with Milestone. But
with Milestone.
I thought they solved that situation. I could be wrong, but I thought they solved it like 4 or 5 years ago, and that's why we're getting Static Shock comics today because they solved it. But I
I
could
wish
be
he was
wrong.
still alive, because if he was still alive, I feel like something would have happened at least.
Yeah, he is the black Stan Lee. So if McDuffie was still alive, we would get more black superheroes, at least more black superhero TV shows and movies. He was the voice for us. He was the voice for the voiceless of the black nerdy community. And unfortunately, he died too young. I think he died in like 2012. He wasn't even that old. I think late 40s, early 50s. Like, it sucks.
Yeah,
It definitely sucks. He says he could pass for Wesker with some shades and leather jacket. Yeah, I love some of these topics. Y'all might think I'm an
oh,
asshole, but
I'm glad he agreed with me. Yeah, like Anthony Starr, like the blonde hair, slick back, the blue eyes. Even though Wesker, when he becomes a superpowered dude, he has red eyes. Just give him red eye contact. Like he's tall, just like Wesker. He's built like Wesker. I need Anthony Starr, Homelander, to play Albert Wesker in a good Resident Evil movie.
hell yeah.
I don't know if you've ever played those games, but whenever you do get your PlayStation, I recommend playing a Resident Evil game.
I only played the first one that was ever made.
Okay, so then you do know who he is, because he is
Yeah.
in the first one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
played the first one ever and never played it after that.
You got scared?
No, it wasn't my type of game. I liked it Halo.
I guess because I got older, because when I was younger, I only liked playing like shooting games, fighting games, but like those old school Resident Evil games make you think outside the box. Like you have all these doors that are locked. You got to find a way to unlock the door. There's a key that unlocks a different door. You just got to find your way out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shit, this mech MC Willer kid. Hey, how long you been watching my YouTube channel, man? I think this is my first time seeing you. It said, yeah, 2011 was around his late 40s from heart surgery. Ooh.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
He died too soon.
Yeah. Yeah, he died way too soon. He was doing so much for black superheroes and stuff. He died way. We should do a McDuffie video, just the things he did. Watch a little documentary, because there's documentaries on YouTube about him. He was the man.
Oh yeah,
he was definitely the man. I'm always thank him for doing Static Shock and putting that.
Yeah, like Static Shock will always have a special place to me, because like you never see a cool black superhero that's just genuine. Like, yeah, he kind of grew up in a whatever neighborhood, but he himself is not ghetto, and he's cool, and he's got a cool friend that's willing to help out with the superhero stuff. I think didn't his family find out that he was Static, and they were cool with that too?
Not in the cartoon, I think, but in the comic book, in
Okay,
the newer comic books, they found out that he was Static. I think the older ones they did not. I'm not sure about the older one. I know the newer ones for sure because I read the newer ones. His dad was training him to fight and stuff.
okay, I'm gonna have to check that out then. I might, because I got a road trip that I'm going to, so I'm visiting my grandparents. But I'll probably watch that on the road, some Static Shock.
You should read the newer stuff. It's actually better than what I thought it would be because I thought it
Did
was going to
he?
be just completely woke.
Did he got a new 52 run, right?
That's terrible.
Oh, okay. I won't check it out then.
No, I'm talking about the newest one that came out like last year.
Last year, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
check
probably going to be hard to find them. You might have to order them on Amazon.
See,
But
I ask you this: why is he so hard to find? Why is his comic so hard to find? If people don't want a Static movie,
that's what I'm saying. That they're going to tell you because they printed low runs of it. They didn't print that many, but I don't believe that shit. I believe that he's a popular character, and if you put him in movies and put him in the right position, he will give you. It's $1 billion character. I truly believe that. If Black Panther is $1 billion character, Static Shock is definitely $1 billion character that's been around for a few generations, and they could promote him. They really could. I don't get why not. White people love Static Shock. I talk to white nerds all the time. That was the cartoon they grew up watching too.
yeah. I was talking to a white guy at my job. He was like, "Hell yeah, man! I fucking love Static. That guy's badass. Hell yeah."
Yeah. So, yeah,
he's cooler than Black Lightning because you know how they pretty much have the same powers, kind of. I think Static's way cooler than Black Lightning.
Yeah, Black Lightning to me, I never got into him. His I don't care for his story. I just it's before
Black
my
Lightning,
time. I didn't care for his
so.
characters. I don't like Black Lightning. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like.
I think Black Lightning could have been a cool addition to a black superhero, but the problem is they had it on CW.
Yeah. I mean, I even read like a comic book or two. I didn't care for it. I didn't. After reading Static Shock for years, that's the best that's the best superhero with electric powers. That is the greatest. After reading his stuff, any other superhero, even though Lightning came out before Static Shock, I read Static Shock first. So Black Lightning, whatever you want to call him, I didn't care for his stories. And it sucks to me that his starters was more powerful than him.
Yeah, whenever those shows go on that network, that's when the show ends up dying.
Yeah, that's just woke as hell. How's his younger daughters more powerful than him? Like, stop. I will say this: his powers is better than Static Shock's powers because he can actually have electricity come out of him. Static Shock has to be around some type of technology or something for his powers to work. That's the only thing I would say.
See, that's why I'm gonna have to rewatch. I thought he could just like shoot electricity from his fingertips and stuff like that. He can't do that.
Only if he's near something with technology.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
so
he has to be near.
Watch.
Yeah, he has to be near something that has like electricity in it or something, and he can use it. But most of this world is technology now, so you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I guess he probably won't have that many issues using it.
Yeah. Yeah, it had to be like a crazy situation.
Okay, now I'm remembering too, because I remember in the theme song when he was putting his clothes on, he turned on the music, and that was the radio that was plugged in. He just zapped it on. Okay, now I'm remembering. Okay.
Yeah, so
Because it's been a minute since I've seen it.
he has to be around something for his powers to work. And Black Lightning, he could just he don't have to be near anything, and he could just electrocute you or whatever. But that's the only thing I would give Black Lightning. But besides that, his story arc, all that shit, it's not good to me.
Well, with how these movies like to change up the comic book character, would you have any complaints if they gave Static Shock the same electricity as Black Lightning, where he could just do it anywhere?
No, I would not be upset. I think that's how they should have. I think they wanted to respect Black Lightning since he came first and make Static Shock a little less powerful. But I would like for him to have those type of powers. I want to see, just like Superman. Superman has like thousands of versions of Superman. I want to see Static Shock one day get to that level. Like
I want to see him.
Hundreds of
I
versions.
I don't know if you've played the Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5 or seen gameplay of Miles Morales when he's using, because he has electric powers too, Miles Morales.
Yeah,
and
he do.
He has a move like where if you beat up enough people, he charges up his suit. So then he jumps in the air and just like releases a giant electricity shockwave that shocks everybody and it knocks everybody out. I can see them giving that to Static, but of course it'll be much stronger.
Do you think that one day Miles Morales would take over the popularity of Peter Parker? Do you think he will be that popular one day?
I mean, it's possible. I only say it's possible because of it depends on who's telling the stories and how many times have we gotten a bad Peter Parker Spider-Man story, or
a lot of times,
or in recent times. All it takes is just a decent Miles Morales story where it's written by like a Black author that actually cares and gives us some really good villains within the story. I think it's possible.
I think they will make him gay before they take away the popularity of Peter Parker. Like I could see them doing like 4 or 5 great Miles Morales stories, and then people would be hyped on Miles Morales, and then they're like, "Oh no, he's getting too popular. Let's make him gay." I could see that.
I would hope not.
Yeah, I would hope not. Just like with Finn character, if they would have wrote his story right, if he was the Jedi of the movie, he would have been way better than Luke. His background story would have been way better than a farm boy, like him being a evil stormtrooper, finding his way to become a Jedi and be the hero of the story. That would have been way better than Luke Skywalker's story, but that would have been a threat to the white man's
Luke
legacy.
Skywalker.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna get ready to head out though. I'm about to tell this manager I'm about to leave because I gotta go early today. But I'll hit you up and send you the details for those Mario games or those other games for the Switch.
He gonna tell you you ain't gonna get your full pay, boy.
Well, I'm gonna come in and work because I'm leaving just an hour early, but I'm gonna stay an hour late when I come back on Monday, either Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah,
so I said, because she was like, "Yeah, that's fine. You could just do that." I said, "Yeah, because I want to just be flexible. At least keep some kind of money going in."
Shit, you got a good job, because my job, they'll be like, you're gonna get a point if you leave an hour early.
Nah, and especially if it's slow or whatever, and I just ask because they're pretty flexible.
Okay.
But I'll hit you back up later on. I'll message you the details for those Switch games, and I guess topics for the next stream.
Yeah, we could do reaction to those Switch games too, like on a stream or something, just to see if it's something I would be interested in buying. Because I still got the Switch. I didn't sell it, so I can still use it. It's in my storage though.
Okay.
It's in my storage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, may the force be with you. Even that name SSJ, it sounds like a Star Wars name a little.
A little, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
like
just
a pilot.
Super Saiyan in Japanese, like for Dragon Ball Z. in Japan in Dragon Ball, it's not called Super Saiyan. It's called Super Saiyajin with the J. So I just put that name on there too.
Sound like a plan.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
May the force be with you, and peace and prosperity to you, brother, and positivity.
I see fake ass John Level Fox wrote a comment. He with the fuckboy crew.
But yeah, I'll hit you back up a little bit later. I'm about to head out.
Okay. May the force be with you, and you will become a Jedi. You will, I promise, in due time.
All right. May the force be with you, and peace, bro.
Okay, Padawan learner. And before I end this stream, I'm about to drink this water. I want to just say my final thoughts on this Captain America teaser. This teaser, I'm not going to lie, it didn't look that bad. I thought it was cool. It had enough action in it for me. I just don't trust Disney. I don't like that Harrison Ford is in this movie. I always hated that Anthony Mackie was in these Disney Marvel movies. He looks like he's about to smoke a black a mile. He doesn't look like a superhero. He just doesn't. Let me see what he says. Shit may be rule of two. Yep, Sif is a rule of two. But yeah, I'm trying to make this video last for 2 hours. It's at 1 hour 56 minutes. So I'm just here. I'm gonna let this last for 2 hours. I want to tell y'all my next comic book show that I'm gonna go to. It's called Knights of Hall. It usually sell comic books for the low. I'll be there August 18th. So if you live in Indianapolis and you want to see me, meet or greet, I will be there August 18th. Yep. It costs $3 to get in. That's not bad for a comic book show. Really not. I don't know why my throat is itching a little bit. Let me get some more water. And I want to show y'all one of my favorite pops. This is, to me, this is like darn near my favorite Batman. Batman's father, Thomas Wayne. This Batman is freaking awesome. I like him because he's darker than a regular Batman. He's willing to kill. I thought it was cool that he had red eyes. It's a damn shame that they didn't put him in the Flash movie. That Flash movie was god awful. I don't understand why they didn't have Batman's father in it. Two characters that they should have had in that Flash movie was Thomas Wayne Batman and Reverse Flash. You had to have those two characters in that movie for it to be a good Flashpoint movie. For them not to have, how hard is it to have Reverse Flash in the movie? Seriously, how hard is that? I don't get it. I really don't, from the bottom of my heart. That's why DC is dead. James Gunn is not going to be y'all new white hope. If y'all think that James Gunn is going to save DC, it's not happening. It's just not. But the Cash App is right here. Let me see. The Cash App is right here. And if y'all want to donate money, it's freaking Friday, people. Help a brother out. I know y'all niggas got paid. So it's right here. It's right here. And I'm out.